Davin Sujiman BN, your freelance news reader. Top story number 1. French, left wing. The leftist new Popular Front NFP emerged as dominant force in election July 7, thwarting Ms. Marine Le Pen's quest to bring the far right to power. The left-wing bloc, whose main proposals include reversing Mr. Macron's pension reform and capping price of key goods, will need some kind of agreement with lawmakers from outside the bloc if it is to govern. Possible scenarios include the left wing form a minority government and cobbling together an unwieldy coalition parties with almost no common ground. The left won 182 seats. Mr. Macron centrist alliance won seats 8, and Ms. Le Pen's National Rally and allies won 43. Interior Ministry data cited by Le Monde newspaper show. Cito France News Radio that the Prime Minister could be from third left France Ambo Party, the Greens, or the Socialists, the three largest parties in the left coalition. For Ms. Le Pen's RN, the result was a huge disappointment as opinion polls have weeks projected them to win. With 32.05% of the vote, the RN won more votes than any other single party on July 7, but alliances, tactical voting, and its own mistake prevent it from winning. Top story number 2. Insect. 16 types of insect for dinner. The Singapore Food Agency SFA said on July 8 that it has approved 16 species of insects for consumption. The insects include various species of crickets, grasshoppers, locusts, mealworms, and silkworms. Insects have been touted by the UN Food Agriculture as more sustainable alternatives to meat. They have high protein content and produce lower greenhouse gas emission when farmed. Many of our customers, especially young people who are under 30 years old, are very daring. They want to be able to see the whole insect in the dish, he added. SFA said on July 8 that those intending to import or farm insects for human consumption or livestock feed must meet its guidelines, which include providing documentary proof that the imported insects are farmed in regulated establishments with full safety control and are not harvested from the wild. Top story number 3. Ascot Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea fans will be thrilled after Singapore headquartered hospitality group the Ascot Limited secured a tie-up with their favourite football club. Ascot will be the 5-time English Premier League champions official global hotel partner for the next 4 seasons starting in July 2024, as part of a deal that's said to be the first of its kind in Singapore hospitality group. People are looking for authentic immersive experience, and when you look at the whole spectrum of experiential travel, we found sport tourism to be one of the most robust segments in terms of strong mass appeal, Mr. Tan said. Ascot operates over 950 properties globally, with a presence across more than 220 cities in over 40 countries. In 2023, the company unveiled a target nearly double its fee revenue to 500 million by 2028. Top story number 4. India UPI. Unified Payment Interface UPI, introduced in 2016, the real-time payment system allows users to transfer money instantly using their mobile phones. Ms. Verma is among many individuals who have been duped on UPI, whose instantaneous ease have made use of vulnerable frauds with tactics ranging from social engineering attacks such as phishing, voice phishing, or malicious QR code that install malware to extract sensitive customer details like UPI PIN. Domestic payment fraud on Unified Payment Interface UPI jumped from 195,000 in 2021 financial year to 725,000 in financial year 2023, with losses increasing from 1.5 billion rupees to 5.75 billion rupees in the same period. Demands are growing for the government to put in place necessary security infrastructure and raise consumer awareness to mitigate online fraud. Mr. Prasanto Roy, a New Delhi-based public policy consultant, said the rise in UPI scams is a matter of very deep concern as the platform is the cornerstone of India's massive digital payment push. In June, India Central Bank, the Reserve Bank of India, proposed the setting up of digital payment intelligence platform to deploy advanced technology such as artificial intelligence to mitigate payment fraud risk. The government is also mulling over introducing a minimum time threshold for first-time transactions between two individuals beyond a prescribed amount. This could entail a 4-hour delay for transactions above 2,000 rupees to minimize risk of fraud. Top story number 5. China durian scarcity. Mr. Zhang Mingming, 35 years, will soon be harvesting some of 1,000 durians from his orchard in Hainan Island, leafy Baoting County, a heaven for tropical fruit. The bounty will grow further when his Malaysia Musang King and Blackthorn trees starting to bear fruit in next 2 years. But while 2024 marked the second year domestically produced durian available on market, from Montongs to Musang King, very few Chinese will actually get to taste them, as their small yield and high price render them largely inaccessible for now. While China's durian production capacity is projected to increase as more trees are planted and mature, homegrown durians cannot be developed to a very large scale, said Mr. Feng, a tropical fruit expert. This is because durian are notoriously finicky fruit to grow and need specific soil and climate conditions to flourish. Domestic durians, he said, serve as supplement to import. In 2023, China imported 929,000 tons of fresh durian from Thailand, 493,000 tons from Vietnam, 3,763 tons from Philippines, with a total shipment value at over 6.7 billion US or 9 billion Singapore dollar. Top story number 6. Samsung workers strike. Samsung Electronics workers in South Korea begin a 3-day strike for better pay on July 8, with their union pointing to further action should South Korea's biggest conglomerate continue to fall short of its demand. The National Samsung Electronics Union, whose roughly 30,000 members make up almost a quarter of the firm's South Korea workforce, also want extra day off annual leave and for unionized workers and change the employee bonus system. However, low participation and automated production means strike is unlikely to have significant impact on the output of the world's biggest memory chip maker. Still, it signaled a decline in staff loyalty at a pivotal point in the chip industry as the firm embraced artificial intelligence. Union officials also want equality in the bonus system. They say bonus for rank and file workers are calculated by deducting the cost of capital from operating profit, whereas those for executives are based on personal performance goals. Darwin Sugiman BN sign off, your freelance newsreader.